Anyway, so I'm like ducking under the church, and I'm like, what? And she's like, they spilled Coke. And I'm like, okay, wipe it up. Like, just get a paper towel. And she's like, no, Marissa, like cocaine. I'm like, oh, okay, don't wipe it up. Don't do anything. I was like, I need you to take pictures of everything you can possibly see. The guests were still in the house. So she was like going through the house taking pictures of all the cocaine that was spilled. There was like rolls of paper, there was powder on chairs, like it was a whole thing. So I leave the church meeting, I go out in the hall and I call the police first. I'm like, hey, I'm an Airbnb host. We found cocaine. I'm going to need the police to come. In the past, the police have taken like 3 hours to come. So I'm like, I'll just finish church and go over there. And then I call the guest and I was like, hey, illegal drugs is not allowed on our property. Like, you're not allowed to do this. We're going to have to fine you. And the guest was like, oh, I didn't stay. It was my brother. My brother and his friend stayed under my name. I'm like, okay, well, first of all, never do that again. Second of all, I need your brother's driver's license, his name, his social security number, all the information that you have on him. And like, I need you to send me everything. Well, 10 seconds later, the brother calls and he's like, I don't know what you're accusing me of doing drugs in your house. And I said, this is a recorded line and you're liable for anything that you say and do. And we know what we saw in the property and we're like, you can't lie to me. And he's like, okay, 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 you caught me. Okay. All right, don't call a lawyer. And he's like, if I bribe you with money, will you not report me? And I was like, yeah, sure, sure. So I said $500 cash and all the drugs. I want everything. $500 cash and all the drugs. And he was like, yeah, done. Why I said this, I don't know. I was in church. I was feeling righteous. I just didn't want them to take all the drugs and drive around. But you should never ask for money and drugs in the same drop off. Okay. That's the lesson we learned here. But anyway, he comes. I leave church. I'm going to go pick up all the items that I asked for. And when I got there, the police were there and they arrested him. He had a warrant out for his arrest. They had to sweep the property. They had to come do chemical tests. They had to bring dogs. They had to arrest multiple people. It was like a whole thing, but it happened because my cleaner recognized the item, which is a concern of itself, but we don't need to get into that.